Days were passing slowly. Weeks much quicker. And what little news came through to the front was of the bad variety, and mixed in with so many rumors that nothing of value could be gleaned from it. Were it not for the boredom and anxiety that thrived in the camp, the papers and dispatches would have gone to the cooking fires or outhouses before ever being read. Vikram sat perched on the ground near his albatross and eyed a tersely written report. Increased activity from observation and flak units. Complete collapse of morale and discipline among Russian frontal regiments. They held their ground but refused to attack. Apparently, a few regiments further east had declared an independent republic. Vikram shook his head and stuffed the note unceremoniously into his summer coat as the rest of the flight sauntered up to their machines. He didn't speak much to anyone these days. The briefing was as short and terse as he could make it. And here we are again. Late summer 1917. A couple of months from the end of the war in the East. But apparently High Command thinks there's still work to be done, so wait for some kind of command. We're all flying the D3 today. So it seems as though we've finally been given some upgrades for the rest of the squadron. I had to downgrade, mind you, but who knows, maybe they were needed by the Germans in the West. Mission for today, if that wasn't immediately obvious, is a bit of a wander, take a gander along the lines, somewhere over by the old Squadron 13 headquarters, as it were. Well, contact of some sort. Is that a balloon? Yes, indeed it is. That too, I presume. And that too. Very well. With the Russian air service all but defeated, I suppose that our observation corps is getting frisky. Very windy day, I might add. Anyway, we're up looking for observation planes, reconnaissance, bombers, anything of the sort. But of course, these other strapping Austrian lads will take any opportunity to engage with the enemy, if only to relieve the terrible boredom of being stuck in a trench over here, while the German Empire wastes away in the west. The Ottomans crumble from within, and Austria-Hungary rot from gross mismanagement. Oh,
Earth. Maybe disperse a bit. I'm taking flak from somewhere close by. I haven't really encountered any flak for the past couple of days. Or weeks, months even. Oh, that's a Russian balloon, is it? That explains why it's so well protected. It's been a while since we got to do that. Have they reclaimed this area then? I thought the Russian offensives have all but petered out since the Brussels of one failed. We have a rather whimsical flight plan here. Oh, is there something down there? Indeed, we are being engaged. Newports, no less. I believe. No, others. Yes, yes they are. Yes they are. 2 of them, 3 of them, working in tandem. Burst into either, lower the chances of fighting. 4 hits there. We shall have you jet, Mr. Russian. Open the throttle, extend. I'll be behind us. Secondary Newport down there. Is there a third one? Or are they grossly outnumbered? They seem to be good. No? 3. There are 3 of them. I see 2 planes downed though. 2 burning wrecks on the ground there. He's circling very tightly. Close to the ground. Might be damaged. Wait, what's this? Lots of dots on the horizon. And that's not a Newport, is it? Let's leave the lower one for now, focus on the high energy targets. You can outturn me, but he can't outclimb me, and he's going to stall out, or whatever that is. I call that a very close one. Or the other targets, nothing. In which case I say we keep chase. We'll burst into him. Oh god. Seems like the rest of our flight ran off against that. I don't think you have much of a chance in a damaged Newport against our Mercedes. Especially if you keep lying around in a gentle half turn. Plus the rats there get a few extra inches on him. Up! Poor bugger. Alright, now let's see. Those two going back home. So, is this the airfield then? Seems like this airfield has traded places again. Black is firing on something. I can't rightly see it. Oh, there it is. Black was firing on it. So, if it's an Albatross, we're in trouble. Doesn't appear to be. No, that's a distinctly Allied design. How many planes are that down now? Was that 3? No, shot down 1, 2. 2 for certain. Going to be slow work catching up to him, but he is heading west, which is where we're going anyway. No, he's turning around. Might have spotted us, or he's just on a line patrol. Now, if this had been IL-2, for instance, I would have tried to stalk him from below and behind, and not from this rather easily spotted 4 o'clock position. But the ability of the Rise of Flight planes, any of them really, to zoom climb is rather limited, as we noticed when we had that balloon just overhead. So I don't want to give up too much of this altitude, and I also want to sort of force him into a dogfight anyway. Looks like he gave up his patrol, and he spotted us. He's coming about, and this is bad. Was hoping he wouldn't try to go head to head, but there you go. Try to stay a little bit more vertical than he. Rolling over. He's turning hard, but he's losing altitude for it. And now we have a distinct advantage. I'll just stay up here for a second. No, he is just turning. He is very intent on those maneuvers. Lag roll there. Try to avoid overshooting him, which worked out halfway decent. Seems this pilot can fly alright. He's tossing his plane around rather well, but he doesn't seem to know a lick about tactics. Which of course is really good for us. And now we have him. I'm sorry, old chap, but it's all for the Kaiser. I believe his engine is about to give up. And not only that, but his wings did too. Are they fighting? See a balloon away as well, and they're all taking fire. Which is bad for us, because we're heading in that precise direction. At rather low altitude, so I'll try to climb again. Could be the rest of our flight. I sure hope it is, with 100 rounds left. heading this way, which makes me think that they are friendlies. Was one of them just hit? I was never able to verify what the other plane that went down was. We shot one down, but there were two dead. Could have been one that I injured. Could have been one of ours. Can't tell with any certainty at this distance. It's so windy. They look like albatross. Yes. At least the rear one does. Slightly worried by the fact they're turning this way. Yeah, they look like albatross. Yes. You chaps mind if we head home? Don't have the right colours equipped, but there you go. Unlike the AI, I'm not all too keen on hanging around firing AAA just for the fun of it. We are going home. A good counterpoint, I think, to last mission. Short, but full of action. Danger. Intrigue. And to top it all off, as far as Vikram is concerned, it doesn't seem like we lost anyone. Wait, 1, 2, 3... No, wait, we're missing one man. 5 of us took off. Bollocks. I might as well return, claiming ammunition spent. And also off, sort of out of character. I don't know what the AI was doing, circling around firing AI like that. And I don't particularly care to find out. This is a dead is dead campaign after all. As I recall, there was a rather strong wind from this direction, and I can certainly tell there's a strong wind. Let's see if I can pull off a better landing than last time. Count on it, but wow, there's a lot of buffeting going on. Maybe I should come in slightly faster. Oh, this is not me moving the stick. we are down. Well, let's hope there isn't a gramophone or something in the way of... Aha! There you are, you sneaky bugger. I still remember you from like mission 2 or whatever it was. Oh, hello. Very well, it's been jolly nice flying with you again. Thank you very much for watching, it's always a pleasure. I'll see you next time.